Why is this making me? Why is it making me go vertical? What's good? I ain't, I ain't look, man. I got some explaining to do. Why has it got me? It won't let me. It won't let me go side. It won't let me turn it to. I gotta go vertical. All right, whatever. I'm on my phone. What's up, people? What's up? What up? Look, man. Y'all asking. Y'all get in here, man. Y'all asking where the captain had at. We gotta talk. We gotta talk about this. Hold on. I can explain. I can explain. I can explain. Hey, look, man. Panthers got the dub today. That's what's important. Focus. 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 I gotta apologize. I gotta open this up with an apology, okay? I don't have the captain's hat. If you came for the captain's hat, I apologize in advance. I apologize in advance if if you came for the captain's hat because my God, I'm traveling for the holidays. I'm up here in South Carolina visiting the fam, and every time the Panthers decide to get a win, I'm traveling. Every time the Panthers decided, like literally the Raiders game, I traveled and I didn't break it. The Saints game, I actually wore the captain's hat for the Saints game. So that ain't true. The Giants game, I was in Germany. I didn't have it. And now today I'm on the road traveling and I don't have the captain's hat. I promise when I get back home and I do my deep dive video, I'm gonna wear it. And this ain't gonna be our last win. So I promise you the next win, I will have it. But what's up, y'all? It don't matter. We here today. Because we GTD today. We GTD. Got the dub. Got the dub. So go ahead and hit the like button. Go ahead and hit the like button. Stop wasting any time. Go ahead and hit the like button. Right now, we got 48 people in here. Go ahead and hit the like button. I apologize for the vertical video. I'm on my phone. I'm away from home. I'm not in the lab. I'm not at UB headquarters. I'm on the road. So go ahead and hit the like button. Go ahead and hit the like button. Even though I ain't got the hat, go ahead and hit the like button. Okay? But I'm here. The stream got to get done. Look, just pretend I got it on. I'm away. I'm up here in the A64. I'm up here in the A64, man. I'm up here in the A64 with the family every time. But we here though, man. I appreciate y'all. Who checking in? Who checking in the chat? Let me get into the chat. Slick Vic, what's good, brother? What up, though? Willie Love in the building. Dead Pepper, what up, though? Nicole, what up? What's good, Vic? What up, though? Tayron Hoskins, what up, though? Crowd was lit. I love the energy today. It looked like it was lit. I heard the numbers were looking good. Clifford, what up, though? Said I was hard on the boys last week. Hey, man, sometimes tough love. Sometimes it takes tough love, bro. I had to tell the truth. We don't call this unnecessary bluntness for no reason. But they bounced back. The boys bounced back. I can't wait to break down the film this week. J47, what up, though? So I'm breaking tradition, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. They can't let this be the last victory because I gotta wear it one more time. I ain't even got no blue champagne, and I know it's late. I've been with family today, man. I've been with family today. I watched the game, of course. Of course, I watched the game, but I've been with family today. Daniel Wu, what up, though? Caleb, what up, though? He said, you're just going to pretend the hat is on. That's what you got to do. James Neven, what up, though? Who we drafting at 7? We'll talk about that a little later. Bryce Newton has entered the chat. Cam Dalton, what up, though? What's good, brother? Black and Blue, what up, though? Merry Christmas, people. All right, man, let's talk about this because I ain't going to be before y'all too long. Cause I'm gonna do. I gotta get the bed. It's late. I got one more day at work tomorrow before the holiday. Unfortunately, if you got to work tomorrow, y'all know how I go. It's a week where no work getting done, especially after the Panthers win. No work is getting done. So I just saved your night. It was boring. Yeah, look, man. Look, no cap. This hat today. Unfortunately, people, I left it. I'm off location. But please hit the like button. Please hit the like button because the show must go on. And look, today was a different day. It was it was less than 40 degrees. The crowd looked like they were amazing. I heard that the numbers look good. I heard that the numbers in the crowd look good. It sounded like it was rocking. You probably got your money's worth if you went to the game. 36-30, the Panthers got the W in overtime over the Arizona Cardinals. I don't know what it is, but it feels like over the years, no matter how good or bad we're doing, we always got something for the Cardinals. Now, I know they beat us the last time we played them. They beat us the last time we played them. But the time before that, that was the Cam Newton return game. The I'm back game for Cam Newton. That was the I'm back game. And it just seemed like for some reason we always got something for them, man. I ain't gonna say we own them, but we got that number. We got that number. we got that number for sure. We got that number. Yeah, the playoff win, of course. Y'all know the NFC Championship, probably the greatest game in Panthers history. When we smoked them at home. Y'all know. It don't matter. They was in the Carolina. Y'all saw the title of the video. The Cardinals, we canceled Christmas. We canceled Christmas. You know what I'm saying? They canceled Christmas. They thought Santa Claus was coming to give them a playoff berth. They in the hunt. But nah, the Panthers playing spoiler. Picked up their 4th win of the season. Chuba Hubbard put the team on his back. Put the team on his back. 26 carries, 152 yards, 2 touchdowns, the game-winning touchdown. Bruh, y'all seen Chuba running through 2 defenders and then high-stepping to the end zone like he Adrian Peterson? Y'all saw that? Chuba Hubbard, worth every penny. Worth every penny. We canceling Christmas. And they was the ones wearing red. They was wearing the red like St. Nick. They canceled Christmas. They thought. Ivan Barrera, appreciate you checking in. Said, Cards fan here, great team win. Congrats. Appreciate it. We enjoying it, man. Said we had to do it for Jake. We had to do it for Jake. Had to do it for Jake. Yeah, you saw Chuba had that high and tight. He was high and tight running through the defenders. Y'all know that little machine with if you a running back, you know they have the foam arms out and you run through it. That's what you do. You gotta get them shoulder pads low. If you don't get your shoulder pads low, you're not gonna get through it. If you run up straight up, it's gonna beat you up. It might hit you where the sun don't shine. But you gotta stick them pads low and run through it. And that's exactly what Chuba did. I love when, like, the thing with football coaches, I know, and me as a football player, I ain't no coach, but, like, you love when you see them drills translate straight to the field, and that's exactly what it did. Shout out to Cletford on the super chat. Appreciate you. How do I add it to the... I wish I could add them to the screen, but I can't. I ain't on my regular computer. But shout out to my boy Kelvin, of course, on the super chat. Said, lucky we on holiday to the break because it's unbecoming of you to go live this late. Appreciate you. Look, I was this close to not doing it, but y'all be hitting me up on Twitter because I'm on the road. I like to have my domain, but I couldn't have waited. I couldn't have waited till Christmas Eve. I ain't going to be back home till Christmas Eve. I ain't going to be home till Christmas Eve, so I couldn't wait till then. It would have been too long. I'm not even drinking beer. I'm drinking bottled water. Y'all know I'm not on location. Y'all know I'm not on location. I'm drinking bottled water. I hate going live this late too. I gotta work tomorrow. But we got to celebrate, man. We got to celebrate. Shout out to y'all for the super chat, man. Appreciate the love. If you want to leave a super chat, get a shout out, let me know. Say we in the late night vibes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But Chuba Hubbard, man, I got to give Chuba his flowers first. I got to, because last time we went in overtime, Chuba put the ball on the ground. He coughed up the pill. He did. And it could have a whole different outlook for the season if a couple plays go our way. He doesn't fumble. If Leggett doesn't drop the ball, we're looking at 6 wins. And we got one up on the Bucks. A couple other things could have went our way. We beat the Chiefs, you know what I'm saying? We in position. There's an opportunity this year. This is why I was like, these moral victories, they piss me off because they turn into excuses. But today we finished. We finished. The vibes were immaculate. Bounce back performance from Chuba. Bounce back performance from the offensive line. Bounce back performance from Bryce Young. Dave Canales, he did his thug dizzle today too. Adam Thielen stepped up. Man, Dad Pepper was at the game. He said the vibes leaving the stadium was awesome. Final home game, man. What a way to close it out. The final home game of the season. What a perfect way to close it out for the fans. Y'all deserve it, man. For y'all season ticket holders that have been suffering through, that's been to these games, they ain't really sold y'all tickets to the opposing fans, y'all deserve it. Y'all deserve to witness a game like that. 36 points on a Cardinals team that was only giving up like 17 points per game. A big-time win. The offense. They had some lows. But what they did today cannot be underwritten. Cannot be undersold. Excuse me, underwritten. I'm going to talk about like housing. Rails, what up, though? Lucas Hurley, what up, though? My boy Kelvin on the big time super chat. Shout out to you, brother. Man, you always coming through the big time support, man. Been rocking with me for a while. Always showing crazy love, man. Kelvin's my guy, man. Always showing crazy love. Crazy love. UB Sports Talk forever. Man, I appreciate that, man. So much. Merry Christmas, man. Appreciate it. Really appreciate it, man. If y'all want to show some love, you can leave a super chat as well. Get you a shout out. NZP Creations, what up, though? But let's get to it, because y'all want to talk about, I know y'all want to talk about the man of the hour. Late night streams, what up, though? Yeah, Will J. We out here. I'm traveling, bro. But let's talk about it, man. I got my notes still written. Bryce Young. Y'all want to talk about the man of the hour? Let's talk about Bryce Young. Let's talk about him. Real quick, though. I think it'll be saved to the channel. It should be. It should be saved to the channel. It should be saved to the channel. But let's talk about the man. Make sure y'all get a video thumbs up too. For all the new people rocking in, get a video thumbs up. I'm out of state. I'm in the A64. I've been to A64. I'm traveling for the holiday, visiting family. Y'all know I reside in Georgia, but the roots is here in the foe. I can't call it the foe. That's what they call Charlotte. I'm in A6. My roots in the A64. So that's where I'm at right here for the holiday. Visited some family today. You know what I'm saying? Got a little food, little desserts. You know what I'm saying? Some sweet tea. They kind of make it, you know what I'm saying? I got some country tea. That tea that hits you right there. It's so sweet. It hits you right there. I had some of that. My auntie hooked me up. She hooked me up with a gallon of that, a half a pan of some honey bun cake. I got spoiled today. I had to come up here. Man, to visit the fam for the holiday. I had to come up to the A64, man. shout out to it. So that's that liquid gold. Look, man, right here. You know what I'm saying? That's that. Dark and sweet. That's how we like it. Dark and sweet. But nah, make sure y'all give the video a thumbs up, man. Appreciate y'all. Let's get rocking because hold on. Speaking of the A64, I gotta say something real quick. It's a travesty, and this is kind of partially why I have the channel. I'm trying to I'm really trying to help. No, we don't really get the respect we deserve as a franchise, and we haven't really done much to earn it. So I can't really get too mad. But at the same time, for half of the state to not get the local teams broadcast because of Fox regional map is a travesty. That's as a 9, as a 10, as 11, as a 12. Dude, how does Raleigh, the capital of the state, doesn't get to see the state's football team? How? How? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Fox, shame on Fox. Shame on Fox. Shame on Fox. Half the state couldn't see it. And this is 2024 we talking about. This is 2024. This ain't the 80s. This ain't the 90s where we had box TV, fatback TVs, and bunny ear antennas. This is all digital. We're streaming. We're streaming stuff. Half the state got to watch the Commanders. That's crazy to me. And that's the part, like I said, it's partially why we just got to, I try to do more. We try to do more to like bring respect to the franchise, amplify who the Panthers are, get the respect we deserve. Because that should never happen. Not in 2024. Not understand all the politics with like basketball and stuff and Bally Sports and all that stuff. Like, it's weird. But in the NFL, when there's half the state of North Carolina cannot see the game, that's an abomination, bro. And I got Sunday ticket too. I got Sunday ticket myself, so I'm not even speaking from my own vantage point. I'm just speaking for the residents of North Carolina. Because I had people on Twitter asking me where I was watching it. I'm like, what you mean, where am I watching it? I'm watching it on TV. They're like, we don't get it here. I'm like, what? And because Fox tried to lie, they dropped the map, and then they tried to say that, oh, this is just an error. It's going to be changed. No. Raleigh. You got it's an abomination, bro. It's an abomination. The Panthers got to, somebody said in the chat, they got to get the wins to get the respect because it's crazy. If you're local and you can't watch your favorite local team, that's an abomination, man. It's an abomination. For real, for real. We got to get that respect. I'm going to do my part to try to help and just talk, use my platform wherever I can to try to bring respect to this franchise, let them know we out here. They really are fans. Like, good or bad, we still fans out here, bro. It's crazy. Shout out to Dead Pepper on the super chat, man. Appreciate that. So I look forward to your videos every week. I appreciate the content. This is a needed dub. I appreciate you. Appreciate me. You know? And I appreciate the appreciation. This was a much-needed dub. Because that 4-game losing streak was crazy. But let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So Bryce Young, 17 for 26, 158 yards, 2 touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? 5 rushes, 68 yards, 1 touchdown. You know what I'm saying? First half, Bryce Young was looking like Lamar Jackson. He was looking like Lamar Jackson out there. Really looking like a Cam Newton out there, the way he was trucking. He trucked the linebacker. He was skating, 34-yard run, 20-yard run here. Really gashing him. They tried to play man coverage. They turned their back to Bryce. Bryce took off. He had somewhere to be. He was running like he had somewhere to be. He was running like he had somewhere to be. When Bryce Young is able to use his legs like that, his legs are a weapon, guys. He's not going to get design runs, but when he can do that, when he can escape the pocket, when they want to play man coverage and get downhill, it's going to make defenses pay. Make them pay. Because they want to play that man coverage because they don't respect our wide receivers. The Cowboys did it and got away with it last week because their pass rush is crazy. But our O-line stepped up this week, handled the Cardinals' rush, and when they went man coverage, Bryce Young just took advantage. The defenders' backs are turned. They're sticking with their men. And they got to, because when you see Bryce scrambling, Bryce is looking to throw first. But once he breaks that pocket and he gets downhill, he can take advantage, bro. He's shown it time and time again. A career high in rushing, 68 yards. Career high, 68 yards and a touchdown. 68 yards and a touchdown. Bryce Young was using the legs today, man. An added element to the offense. You love to see it, man. Literally taking what the defense gives you. That's what we need. The numbers aren't going to be spectacular. They're not going to be spectacular. 17 completions, 158 yards isn't anything crazy. But doing what you have to do to move the chains, pushing the ball down the field when necessary. The brother opened up the game throwing a deep ball to Adam Thielen on the outside. For one, I didn't know Adam Thielen had the speed to still beat guys on the outside. I did not know he had the speed to beat guys on the outside, but he did it. Play one. And Bryce Young dropped it in a bucket, and Adam Thielen dropped it out of a bucket. I was dumbfounded. My jaw dropped. My jaw dropped. I was like, first of all, we're coming out uber aggressive. Second, Adam Thielen, a drop? That almost never happens. That almost never happens. But I like how we opened it up. It let them know, like, hey man, last week was last week. We're gonna test y'all when we can. And I think it really sent a message that, hey man, we're gonna come out firing on y'all. We're gonna come out firing. And that's exactly what he did on that first play. I thought Bryce made timely throws. The thing about Bryce, he's going to make clutch throws. He was getting smoked in the pocket a few times. As much improved as the O-line was, Bryce still got smacked on several occasions. If I had my regular stream set up, I would have showed you where he was getting pummeled when he threw it to Tommy Tremble. He got up with a smile on his face, patted the dude on the butt that hit him. Bryce is low-key a psychopath. Like, this brother is 5'10", 190 pounds, getting smoked by free runners and delivering with anticipation. Same thing, the touchdown to David Moore was just a thing of beauty. Down the sideline, dropped it right in a bucket. Put that thing to the back pylon to Adam Thielen. And then the one to Coker almost had a crazy highlight with that one-hand catch. And Coker not bobbled it, that would have been a touchdown too. Coker, he jogged it twice with one hand, but it was still a pretty catch. He almost had one. Kelvin said, peep his next super chat. Uh-oh. Pyromaster, what up, though? Antonio McCullahan, what up, though? Yeah, please. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you have not, give it a like. Share this with somebody. Tell a friend and tell a friend. Trill one, what up, though? Coke boys. Trill one, what up, though? But I just thought that, man, we had the right idea. NFL Bite. Y'all check out the link, NFLBite.com. NFLBite.com is where y'all can get the game if you're not in the regional network, if you don't want to pay for Sunday ticket. Y'all check it out. Kelvin giving y'all a plug on the link. But I thought Bryce Young, man, timely throws, scrambles. I thought he managed the offense. There was a couple plays. The game probably shouldn't have went to overtime. Had Bryce hit, I don't even know who Buddy was. I'm not going to lie. Chesina is his name or something like that. Number 88, I think that's his number. The other white receiver, I thought that was stealing. He caught that clutch third down. I thought that was stealing. I thought I was stealing. But the other white receiver we had, Bryce, he underthrew him on the out route. That probably would have iced the game. 86, man, I don't know what his number was. I had never seen him before. Dofu Sports app. Said the Cardinals suck. They 7-7. They was in a playoff hunt. Romo Voss, what up, though? Yeah, man, I don't know. I don't know who that dude was. I didn't know we signed him. I know we signed, what's it called? The other guy from the Bengals. Yeah. But yeah, if Bryce hits that third down, man, we probably seeing Sweet Carolina about 45 minutes early. If Bryce hits that, we probably seeing Sweet Carolina a little early. If Eddie Pinero makes an extra point, it may be a different ball game as well. You know what I'm saying? Eddie P doing his thing. And somebody said Eddie's hurt, clearly hurt. He may be hurt. He may be. But if you're going to be on the field, you got to perform. The opening kickoff, he set them up at the 40. He didn't even get it to the landing zone. What was going on there? Was it not warm? Eddie Pinero did not get it to the landing zone on the opening kickoff. They got the ball at the 40. Only thing I heard about Eddie's their ego. Yeah, that man was the most accurate kicker in NFL history for all of 1 week. He couldn't take the pressure. It's tough being at the top, bro. He couldn't take the pressure of being the most accurate kicker in the NFL. He knew he didn't deserve it. He knew he didn't deserve it. That title. Couldn't make it to the landing zone on the opening kickoff. Where they do that at? Then Buddy want to hold out for training camp. Not good, brother. Not good. Yeah, pressure make a pipe burst or it can make diamonds. One of the two. One of the two. One of the two, right? But man, I thought, and I got a theory, man. I have a theory about this year's Panthers. And somebody brought it up to me. In regards to the defense. We're going to talk about the defense a little bit more here in a second. But I was curious because it feels like every game the Panthers defense gets a stop on the opening drive. It feels like every game the Panthers defense, they get a stop on the opening drive and give the ball to our offense. What the Panthers offense does with it from there kind of dictates how the rest of the game is going to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got a 3-and-out today? Panthers, a long drive and got a touchdown. Yeah, the Cardinals ended up coming back, but I thought it set the tone. I thought that drive, I thought getting a touchdown, giving us a lead to start off, putting the game in favorable conditions overall for us to control the game, really set the tone. And somebody gave me the stats. Shout out to Uncle Marty, aka Football QBD on Twitter. He said that the Panthers have forced a punt on 9 opening drives this year. On 9 out of the 15 opening drives, the Panthers have forced a punt. They forced a turnover on 1. So 10 out of 15 drives. So 66% of the time, the Panthers defense has gotten a stop. They're giving up a touchdown and a field goal on the other 2. 3 touchdowns and 2 field goals. And so I think that's like really a tone setter. And the defense is horrible. I'm not defending the defense. Y'all know me. If y'all watch my film breakdown, I know a lot of y'all didn't watch my film breakdown. It came out on a Wednesday. But there's a difference. Last week, we had a chance to really take control of that Cowboys game by going up, whether getting points or a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it might have been. We fumbled, and I think that really took wind out of the sails from a mental standpoint and just from controlling the game. It just feels different. And so today you could tell the difference that getting that touchdown, taking what, 7-8 minutes off the clock, something like that, really was a difference maker. Really was a difference maker. And so it's just something that I thought about. And shout out, like I said, shout out to Uncle Marty for giving me the stats on that. Shout out to him for giving me the stats on that. But today, whatever illness is going around, I got a little piece of it. I got all kind of phlegm. If I sound different, I'm stopped up. But apparently, Cade Mays caught it too. Cade Mays did not start today. Brady Christensen started. Brady Christensen said he found out he was going to start by 8:30 this morning. They said they woke that man up with a text saying, "Hey, bro, you starting?" I lied about the text message part. But he did say he found out at 8:30 that he was starting. Johnny on the spot found out at 8:30 that he was starting. And he stepped up. The O-line did a good job. After getting their boot smoked last week, the offensive line bounced back. They paved the way. I'm not going to give them credit for Bryce Young's yards, but I will because they kept the pocket, okay, clean. But Chuba, they blocked for Chuba, over 150 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns. Again, 150 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns. We'll see what the PFF numbers look like. But according to PFF early on, Ike Ekwonu had a great bounce back day. An 84 grade. Ike Ekwonu had an 84 grade, according to Pro Football Focus. Pretty good. That's a good bounce. That's a hell of a bounce back day for Ike. Hell of a bounce back day. I'm here to say bullying works. I don't condone bullying, but sometimes it works for millionaires. Sometimes bullying works on millionaires. Me talking about Ike getting beat by the same pass rush move last week. He got in the lab, I guess. He had a good game. This is what you want to see. More of these performances than the latter. But it's all about consistency. With Ike, the same thing with Bryce. In the offseason, Bryce has to get that footwork together. That footwork, we've seen the flashes. That footwork is going to make sure he gets consistency on a down-by-down basis. We've seen Bryce Young go toe-to-toe with some quarterbacks this year. Went toe-to-toe with Jalen Hurts. Should have got the dub. Toe-to-toe with Mahomes. Could have got the dub. Oof. And I told y'all, The question always is, do you have a quarterback that can go toe-to-toe with Mahomes and the elite quarterbacks? And we have a quarterback that has shown that. When things get tough and tight in the fourth quarter, Bryce Young starts to do his thing. He had an errant throw that could have iced the game. But late in the fourth quarter, in overtime, he did what he needed to be. He had the team in position. Yes, a lot of it came from the support of Chuba Hubbard putting the team on his back. But Bryce Young managed the game, moved the chains with his legs to make them pay, dropped some nice throws. We started to elevate the talent on the outside we have. We could really make some things cook. Bryce Young is our guy, ladies and gentlemen. Bryce Young is our guy. And I got to give Canales credit, too. Talking about cold and flu. Yeah, I know. Will Robinson, what up, though, brother? Yeah, I'm about to give me some NyQuil and take me a nice little nap tonight. That's why I got this water. I ain't drinking no beer. I got water. Mango Cole, what up, though? What's up, bro? Yeah, wouldn't it have been crazy? Like, imagine all the rumors that came out about Bryce Young getting traded for a third-round pick or a fourth-round pick. All the narratives being pushed by the media. I thought it was done. I'm not going to lie. Full transparency, I thought it was done here. I fully think Dave Canales was done with them. Had we traded him for a fourth-rounder and he started doing this on somebody else's team, that would have been that would have been a lot of people's 13th reason, man. It seems like a lot of times when we trade these guys, they start playing better everywhere else. And for a guy that we traded a king's ransom for to move up, man. But I thought it was done here. I thought Dave was done with him. I said, I was like, Bryce Young probably has better football ahead of him. I just didn't see it being with us. But I was wrong. It is with us. It is with us. Mango Cole asked about if I think Deontay was a big part. I'm going to tell you one thing. I got an interview with my guy from One Carolina. It drops tomorrow at 6. I get into that exact topic about why Bryce Young was benched. We have a conversation about just Dave, Canales, and Bryce. I have a very, very extended conversation. I'm not going to spoil it. So I want you to check out that tomorrow at 6. The One Carolina. ONE Carolina. That's the channel. Go check him out. I'll post a link on my Twitter as well. I'll probably repost it on YouTube as well on my communications tab. But we're going to talk about it. Swaz Smooth, what up, though? We're going to talk about number 41. Yeah, I told y'all, man. Do not be the bigger person. When it comes to these Bryce Young receipts, the doubters and the haters, do not be the bigger person. Be petty. They had a lot to say. They had a lot to say about Bryce. It wasn't even just about his football ability. They talked the short jokes. They talked about his voice. They talked about him playing, how he acted in press conferences. They said everything. They called him everything but a child of God. Please do not be the bigger person. Do not be the bigger person. Pull all the receipts. Get all your told you souls. The apology needs to be as loud as the disrespect. Because the climb to the top will be glorious. I'm happy for bro. I'm happy for him. But I thought the receivers did their thing today. We didn't have, I can't think if we had any drops. No, except the Thielen drop. I don't think we really had any drops. And the Coker had that juggle. It wasn't really a drop, just wasn't in bounds. But it's a world of a difference on this team when we don't turn the ball over. See what happens when we play clean football? Even if our defense is the worst ever. We play clean football. You know what I'm saying? We have a chance. Tampa just choked. The game is over. Is that Tampa game over? Say it ain't so. They gonna let the Falcons sneak in, man? No way. We got Tampa next week. We got Tampa next week. They're gonna be hungry. Oh. I'm saying Tampa turned the ball over. Mm-mm-mm. We're gonna really put the nail in the coffin. Oh, wow. Wow. I actually had money on the Bucks today too. Yikes. That hurts. I had money on the Bucks. It needs the Falcons to lose, bro. If we could beat, what if we beat Tampa and Atlanta both to finish the season? Just to throw a monkey wrench in both of their plans. Let's do it. Why not? Let's do it. Beat Tampa and Atlanta to finish the year. Why not? Why not us? Being spoiler is fun. Being spoiler is fun. Oh, Tampa turned it over. Yep, it's over with. Oh, they had victory. They had victory formation. They had victory formation. But man. So let's talk about defense a little bit. Let's talk about defense for a little bit, man, because I talked about that opening drive 3-and-out. After that, it wasn't pretty. We did get a turnover. Damani Richardson. And the thing is, Jordan Fuller, who was an Ajiro Evero guy, a safety, has missed some time this year for injuries. Today, he wasn't injured. Today, he was a healthy scratch. And what I saw from Rashad from PNP, I don't know if this was completely true or if he was halfway joking, but he said that Fuller's mom sang the national anthem today on the day he was a healthy scratch and active. Is that true? That's cold. That's cold. I mean, the brother has been bad, but that's cold. That's cold-blooded. Cold world. Cold world. Cold world. Hey, look, cutthroat. Cutthroat. It's a dog. Hey, it's a dog eat dog. Dog eat dog world. Said she sang well too. At least she got one. At least they got a win. At least they got a win. Shout out to Mama Fuller. Shout out to my guy Will Robinson. Said I want to play spoiler the rest of the season. I'm looking at you, Falcons and Bucks. Let's do it, man. I'm ready. I'm ready for it too. Let's do it. Let's do it. Appreciate the love, bro. Shout out to the 843. Shout out to the 864. I'm up here, man. I'm up here. Yeah, according to the numbers, Jordan Fuller has allowed a perfect passer rating in coverage. 158.3. 158.3 is a perfect passer rating. Jordan Fuller had allowed a perfect passer rating. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. Something had to be done. And y'all, if y'all follow me on Twitter, I talked about Damani Richardson. If you're a Patreon member, I talked about him on Patreon. When Jordan Fuller came back When Jordan Fuller came back, he assumed his starting position again for Damani Richardson. Damani Richardson had been leading the team in tackles for the 2 weeks that he started. Damani Richardson, he called him mean stiff arm today, but he's not afraid, bro. He's one of the best. He's probably the best tackler in the secondary. He's one of the few guys on the team that hits hard and lays the wood, especially with Shaq being hurt. He cleanly lays the wood. We know Xavier Woods does this thing too, but Xavier Woods gets a flag every time he does it. But he's not afraid. For an undrafted free agent safety, he's not afraid, bro. He's going to stick his nose in there. He's not afraid. I really like Damani's game. Damani should be starting. He should have been starting. Because had we played Damani, he could have got that experience. Excuse me. I 100% expect us to revamp our safeties, our safety room, probably our whole DB room. I don't know. Mike Jackson has been okay. Mike Jackson has been okay. I think we can be better. Xavier Woods, we appreciate your services, but they may not retain him. He may not want to come back. Jordan Fuller definitely getting up out the paint. Nick Scott definitely get up out the paint. Congratulations on the baby, but he definitely got to get up out the paint. Damani Richardson is young. Like I said, he's a ball hawk. You see he got a pick today. I got to look at the numbers to see how many tackles he got. Dane Jackson getting up out the paint too. We're gonna revamp. We got to revamp the whole safety and nickel room. We need help. I wish we could have got more reps from him, and that way we can really evaluate. Because, bro, he needs to be able to compete for a starting position next year. But we need to know how serious we need to invest in that position. You know what I'm saying? So if we got more playing time, we could have evaluated him and saw exactly where he is. But they wanted to put a Giro guys. It's another strike for a Giro. And that's also a miss by Dan Morgan. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what's going on with Fuller either. Yeah, Damani Richardson had a pick in preseason game. He picked off Bryce twice, maybe once or twice. He had a pick like the last 2 or 3 days. He had a pick in joint practice. Damani Richardson did his thing, bro. Candy Rain. The dude can play. He got heart. He wants to hit. He likes to hit. That's the type of guys we need, man. Another guy. Somebody talked about it. What's his name? Women. What's his first name? DJ? What's his first name? I can't find. Somebody put it in there. What's his first name? Shout out to Reed Daniels in the super chat. Appreciate you, brother. Said Carolina, Kansas Christmas is worth this. Cracking the F up. My man. Appreciate you, Reed, on the super chat. Hey, look, man. It's fun playing spoiler, bro. Canceling Christmas. I be trying to think of these good post-game titles, bro, to make y'all want to click on this. Canceling Christmas. Again, I apologize for not having the captain set. Jacoby Women. Appreciate y'all. Jacoby. Do I see us signing a wide receiver 1? I don't know. We're going to try. Maybe we'll probably trade for one. Say, get Dan and them up out of here. They call him Kobe. But yeah. What's up, Josh? Keep pounding. What up, though? But yeah, man. They Jacoby he balled, bro. I thought, bro, and I hate doing this because it is what it is, but women did this, bro. When I look for rookies out there on the field, this is what I look for. I want to see guys who aren't lost, and but they're gonna be lost. They're rookies. I want to see guys who aren't afraid because a lot of guys get out there. They start thinking too much. They're timid. They don't want to make mistakes, so they play soft. He did not do that, bro. He was flying around. I want to see a guy active. I want to see him mixing it up. He looked comfortable out there, bro. And I think at times, Trevin Wallace looked lost out there. I think part of that was playing with the green dot. And I think Trevin also has some things he needs to work on in terms of experience and stuff and play recognition. But Women looked a little different out there, bro. He looked like he been in the playbook. He looked like he knew his assignment. He didn't look afraid. You could tell, bro, he was moving different, bro. Women's an undrafted free agent. I never heard of him. That's how bad it is, bro. Women, I had never heard of him. The Chacina, the receiver, I didn't know he was on the team either. These are the guys we have contributing. And it's fine with me. We had that time of year. He was tackling. He had that hit on he had that hit on Kyler Murray. He was, bro, he played ball. The media all week was talking about, and I'll say the media like I'm not part of it, but it wasn't me. They were talking about John Radigan, the special teams guy. I don't think Radigan got on the field because Jacoby was hooping. Jacoby was hooping. Jacoby Whitman was hooping, bro. Yeah, we getting major contributions from like three undrafted free agents between Coker, Damani, Women. That's good work by the scouts, bro. Good work by the scouts. That's scouting. That's also coaching. I got to get and I criticize Ajiro, but that's also coaching. Getting these guys prepped to play. That's on coaching as well. That's the development is part of coaching. Now I may disagree with your system. I may disagree with how they execute, and you coaching them up to do that. But getting young guys ready, that's part of coaching as well. So I got to give the defensive staff credit there. I know I'm hard on them, but still. Yeah, women's good depth. I think the money could probably start, at least rotate next year, to be honest. He looks good, bro. I like the money. Like I said, these guys aren't afraid. When you undrafted like that, they're not afraid, bro. I mean, talking about the draft class overall, yeah, we didn't get any home run hits, but like I think in terms of just building depth on the roster, which is what we need, because all those draft picks from Scott Fitter that we blew over the years, we needed at least one draft at least to fill out guys that can contribute, and then figure out what they can do. Jatavian Sanders at least looks like he can contribute. Leggett, we know what he's probably going to be a wide receiver too, but he can contribute. Unfortunately for Brooks, that pick, in hindsight, it looks bad, but he was a good player. We saw the flashes. You saw the idea. Trevor Wallace plays can contribute. Even if we can probably upgrade from some of these guys, they can contribute. We got Coker. That's part of the draft class. He's going to be on the team and definitely going to contribute. I think he's wide receiver 3 at worst. With Coker, Damani Richardson is going to be a backup safety at worst. At worst, we know Damani can be a backup safety and play when needed. But I think he can get better and compete. But you got to be able to have depth because the injury is going to set in every year. So being able to have depth on the roster that's getting experience at this point is a good thing. Like I said, it may not be a knock it out the park draft, but I think getting guys that can play and we know can play was good, Tyree. Smith Wade is okay, man. I think I might like Shaw on the outside better, to be honest. I think I like Shaw on the outside better. I still think I want a more dynamic nickel that can blitz a little bit better. I think I prefer Shaw on the outside. Let him compete on the outside. I'm not a big nickel guy for him, to be honest. But did y'all see the comments from that Cardinals player Trey McBride? We gotta talk about it, man. Did y'all see the comments from that Cardinals tight end Trey McBride, number 85 or whatever he is? It's crazy. Dude was shout out to Vashti. Shout out to Vashti. She recorded him walking out of the tunnel. He said, quote, "Man, those guys are so effing bad. We're sorry as F." Walking out of the tunnel. First of all, you lost. You're right. Y'all do suck. Y'all were 7-7. Now you're 7-8. You know, don't make any playoff plans, my brother. You're gonna be on the couch, something that look just like this one, leather, watching the playoffs just like me. It's real tough talk, man. The dudes, why do these players, after they play the Panthers, they take it so bad? Especially when you only had 3 catches for 20 yards and you talking like that. You ain't even touched the end zone this year. All them empty stats that you got, 900 yards receiving with no touchdowns. Talking like that. Why do these players and teams take these games against the Panthers so hard? They look at us. Listen, this is what they think of us, y'all. They don't respect us. And it's funny to see them crumble and melt. The fallout from these games playing the Panthers is hilarious. Vegas. After we beat Vegas, Devontae Adams, he went on a tirade. He wanted out, and he ended up getting traded. The Saints game, when we beat them boys, you would have thought Hurricane Katrina had a spun the block on them. They was tweeting out, "We let the city down." You had dudes posting blank Instagram stories with heartbreak emojis on them, playing slow jams on it. You would have thought their girlfriend left them. Then they fired the coach right after that too. The Giants. We beat the Giants. Daniel Jones, he gets benched. A couple days later, he's on the streets. Free agent. Gets cut. The Eagles, boy, they was about to run Jalen Hurts out of town, bro. They was about to run Jalen Hurts out of town after we lost to them. We lost to them. And we should have won. And they about to run him out of town. And now you got this dude about to crash out saying that we suck when he only had 3 catches for 20 yards. That dude only had 20 more yards than me. And he bobbled one of them catches. Somebody said Trey McCries. Hey, man. That can't make me laugh. They don't take us serious, bro. And the crash out after is so funny, bro. Legendary crash outs. It's fun to me. We gotta win these games. Imagine if we won a lot of these games. A lot of these other games that were close, like the Eagles and the Chiefs and the Bucks, the fallout, the legit fallout. Because it's already been fallout when we bear, and some of these teams we lost to. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if you can only get 20 yards on this defense, brother, you might be right. Maybe y'all do suck. Maybe you do suck. If you can only get 20 yards on this defense, on the Panthers defense, maybe you do suck, my boy. Maybe you do suck. You better put some respect on him, man. Put some respect on him. Yeah, Marvin had that seatbelt on him too. That boy Mike Jackson had a seatbelt for real, for real. Mike Jackson had a couple PBUs down the stretch. But it's just crazy to me, man. It's crazy to me. But, man, let's talk about the bad. Because James Conner really ran berserk. James Conner went berserk, bro. James Conner went berserk. Brother, this man, he, and I expected a big game. I'm not going to lie. I expected a big game. But this brother simply single-handedly turned the fate of the game around. And we give up a lot of yards every week, but I have never seen somebody take over a game. He took over. So I've been sipping on Patron. Now I'm good. I'm sober. I'm sober as I'll get out. I'm a little under the weather, but I'm good. But this is one of the few running backs that we've seen, like, literally, bro, he took over the game. We had a nice lead, but, like, they just said, and the thing is, a lot of these offensive coordinators don't have the patience to run the ball. And that's why Ajiro kind of plays that style, that all that cushion, the bend but don't break. It gives them the run game. Because a lot of offensive coordinators, they want to throw the ball. They ain't got the patience. They ain't got the patience to stick with the run. But when they stuck with the run, even when they gave him a screen pass, he almost took a screen pass to the crib. We can't tackle. The D-line constantly gets pushed in the back, back to the second level. Our linebackers can't tackle. The DBs are the first line of defense most of the time. The first guys typically making the contact on our guys are DBs. This man had 111 yards rushing in the first half. I told y'all last week, if there's a running back, if you playing Prize Picks or you on FanDuel and the running back is playing the Panthers, take the over. You will be a rich, rich, rich man or woman. Shout out to the ladies. Shout out to the ladies. I could look up the stats and see how many running backs done went over. Maybe I'll do it for another day. I'll save that for another day. How many running backs done went over their yards? But it's a lot. But when the game, you could tell the game turned once James Conner got hurt, bro. He hurt that knee on an awkward tackle. The game completely changed. The defense kind of saw blood. They kept giving those scrambles to Kyler Murray, but you can tell. You can tell it was a big loss for them. Big loss for them. You could tell because they couldn't really get much going with the passing game like that. Trey McBride, he wasn't doing nothing. He wasn't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Marvin Harrison, he was in jail. Yeah, we may, if Conner don't get hurt, bro, we might lose. We might lose. So the only thing Conner was doing was running that mouth. But look, injuries are part of the game. Injuries are part of the game. So we take them as they come. I hope he's good. But Conner really put the team on his back. He controlled the game. Yeah, Bryce did Trump, buddy. That was crazy. Yeah, again, yeah, that stiff arm he gave to Damani was tough. It's tough. It was tough. I love Damani, but he caught him. He had to take that one on the chin. Literally took one on the chin. But man, it really completely changed everything, man. And injuries are part of the game. You hate to see it, but at the same time, you love to see it because that gave them hope. It gave the defense the little bit of hope that they might have had. But we just gotta. I think we need an overhaul of this whole defense, man. We give up the most yards before contact. The tackling is piss poor. We can't get a pass rush. Our safeties, they either miss tackles, they're miscommunicating in the secondary. When they're lined up, they're guarding receivers, they get burnt. Our defense is a joke. Our defense is a joke. They went for it, yeah, exactly, in overtime. No, was that overtime? That wasn't overtime, was it? Was it overtime? Where they went for it on fourth down? Yeah, it was. They went for it on fourth down in their own territory. I haven't seen anything that crazy since yesterday. When who was that? Texas did that? No, James Franklin did that. James Franklin did the same thing against against SMU. James Franklin did the same thing against SMU and missed it. That's some college stuff. They tried it, bro. They don't respect them at all. Clowney said that he took it as a disrespect. They should. But it's too late now. And you would have thought it was 4th and 1. They was doing the tush push. They just ran. They just ran the running back. They didn't even try that crazy. They just ran the running back up the middle. They just ran the running back. They didn't even do nothing crazy. No hickory dickory, no trickery. They just ran the running back. It was not fancy. They didn't do nothing fancy. I don't know if they, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. He said, I threw my phone once they got it. It was so disrespectful, bro. It was so disrespectful, bro. It's even worse than the fact that they got it. The disrespect was the decision. The even more disrespectful thing was they got it. Said I crashed out. I had to crash out after that. Somebody said, how are we that bad on 4 downs? Said I almost turned the game off. Bro. They didn't hesitate. No, did they call a timeout? They called a timeout, right? Did they call a timeout first, something like that? Then they went to commercial. I was like, oh, they're just trying to get us to jump off sides. They're not serious. They're not serious. They're just trying to get us to jump off sides. But the play clock ran out, so the jig is up. Nah, they said they said we going for it, bro. They didn't even go on the hard count. They went on the quick count. They went on the quick count. They went on the quick count and just did it. They did it. They called a timeout, thought about it, said, wait a minute. Yeah, we doing it. They'd be like, oh, man, they're going to take a timeout. They may think twice about going now. Now they have to call timeout. They may think twice. They went to a commercial break. They went to a commercial break, said, yeah, we're doing this. Do we really want to go for it on 4th down from the 19-yard line in our own territory in overtime? Yeah, we're doing it. Bro, disrespectful, dog. Disrespectful, bro. Yeah, it should have been a delay. I thought it was a delay. They only called delay of games quick on us, apparently. But did y'all see how much home cooking we got today? We actually got home cooking. We actually got home cooking. We was getting phantom calls left and right. We was getting phantom calls left and right in the first half. We was getting phantom calls left and right. They done called a holding. They called holding out of nowhere. We getting illegal contacts. And then we got back to the regular scheduled programming. They called a hip drop. The first hip drop tackle in NFL history. They called it on us. It's only the Panthers. Only the Panthers. Only the Panthers get the first and only hip drop tackle in NFL history called on them. And then Dean Blandino, bean beanhead, his beanhead self, gonna say, "Oh, that wasn't really a hip drop tackle. That's not the definition of the rule. That's not why we have it in the rule book." Can't make this up, bruh. Can't make this up. even I used to fight Dean Blandino on the Cavs subreddit. Bro, we was getting home cooking though. I was like, hey, this game is fixed. I was like, this game is fixed. Let's win. I was like, let's win this game. This game is fixed. Clearly, the refs calling this stuff like this. This game is fixed. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh man. So you thought women was Captain Motherland. He a lot bigger than Cap. Is Michael Jackson having a better year than JC? No, he's not. So we're gonna have a couple of primetime games next year. So you gotta be crying. Bro, it's funny, man. Yeah, this is bad they blatted out. But yeah, I thought the running defense was horrible. We're gonna have to revamp this whole defense, man. I'm it's an interesting situation because people ask me my opinion on Ejiro Evero, and look, man, I'm all for. I'm very, very aware of the plight of black coaches and the purpose and the idea of the Rooney Rule, but I also believe that if you just not working out where we are, bro, you may have to let him go. And I think Ejiro is a good coach. He's spoken highly of. He's spoken very, very highly of from the fan base, not from excuse me, from the front office, the players, around the league. I think he's actually a good coach, bro. But it's just not working out here, bro. I don't like the scheme. I don't think it's a good fit for us. Maybe somebody else could call it a little bit better. I don't know. I don't think the 3-4 is just a bad system. It works for Pittsburgh. Baltimore used to run some kind of form of it. It works for them. It works for teams. But it's just not working for us with Ejiro. Whether it's the personnel, it's him. It could be the personnel. You could blame it on the injuries. But like, we don't dudes aren't tackling. You don't have to be a great player. Like, tackling is fundamental. If you can't tackle, why did you make it to the NFL? Tackling should be an essential part of any NFL defender. This period. So not stressing the fundamentals. Dudes are in bad position. We have miscommunications in the secondary by vets. It's bad, bro. DBs playing, giving so much cushion. We haven't been able to stop the run in 2 years. We'll see. Will it be a mutual parting of ways? Because last year they didn't want to let that man interview nowhere. Will it be a mutual decision of parting ways? We'll see. But it feels like something's got to give. And I know it sounds like that Dave is a big Ejiro guy. But man, said we had a better defense. Felt like we had a better defense than Phil Snow. But yeah, we get pushed around, man. Dave is good friends with Saleh, Robert Saleh. Not good friends, but they go way back. Like a wife beater and a silk wave cap. They go back, bro. So they got a connection. We'll see. Saleh gonna be the hottest DC on the market. Period. He gonna have his pick. Will he go back to San Fran? We'll see. He may not go back to San Fran because Kyle Shanahan may be up out of there. Kyle Shanahan might get traded. Shanahan might go somewhere else. They may be done in San Fran. Said, I bet they let Ejiro interview this year. So it'd be curious to see. Yeah, I mean, it may be a mutually parting of ways. You say, hey man, it's best for your future because you are still a young coach. You had a lot of potential. You were a hot candidate before you came here. You had head coaching interviews. We don't want to continue to ruin your reputation and opportunities. Be gone. We also don't think your system is working here. So we want to move on as well. I also wouldn't be surprised if he stays. I wouldn't be surprised if he stays. They give him one more year. They try to add some pieces. But to me, I just don't see a path to success. I don't see a path to success with as is, man. Something got to give. Are they gonna move on from assistant coaches? What are they gonna do? I don't know. I don't know, man. But I do think we need to change the philosophy. I want a more aggressive style defense, attacking style defense. No, Ron Rivera does not need to be the D coordinator. I did see Ron at the game. Shout out to Big Double R. Talking to Tepper pregame with the B-boy stance. That man feet was outside of shoulder width apart. He was posted up talking to David Tepper. You know what I'm saying? He was in the B-boy stance, posted up. Ron was talking to Bryce after the game too. Shout out to Big Double R. Big Riverboat in the building. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Boat in the building. But I don't know. But I know a lot of y'all, the people that are worried about draft position, and I'll wrap this stream up because my phone about to die. I'll wrap this stream up talking about the fallout. I told you guys, tanking, I get it. Some of y'all want the draft position. I'm a big believer in Travis Hunter. We may be out of the sweepstakes for Travis after that win. Oh, well, man. One player is not turning everything. I know people are saying, why would we draft? Well, we need to go D-line. We need to go D-line. We need to go D-line. And y'all know me. Nobody's been dragging this defensive line or defense more than me. But to me, these victories, winning these close games, getting confidence for Bryce, knowing Bryce is the guy, tanking don't matter when you got your quarterback. You want better draft position to get a quarterback. You're going to get a good player being in the top 10. And even if we don't draft Mason Graham, even if we do draft Mason Graham is not going to solve our run defense by himself. Like, we still got to draft other players. We still got to add in free agency. We still need a new philosophy change, in my opinion. So people saying, like, why would we draft Travis Hunter when we clearly need D-line help? Mason Graham is not saving the run defense. Travis Hunter is not saving the run defense. We need to build the roster overall. We have more talent. We can elevate. We elevate the talent. We have more room for error. When I say more room for error, think about the Chiefs game. All them drop passes. Yeah, the defense let us down that final drive when Bryce scored and we gave up stuff in 30 seconds. But think about it. All them red zone trips that we didn't score on against the Chiefs, if we have a good receiver, a big number one, if we go get a Ted McMillan, somebody like that, you score touchdowns, it may not be close against the Chiefs. They may come back because it's Mahomes and the refs, but you give yourself more room for error. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, same thing defensively. You get a couple stops, get some turnovers. You give your offense that may not, whatever, extra opportunities. You're going to have more chances to score points. So I don't think one draft pick is not going to save our team. Yes, we do need blue chip players. We do. So I agree there. But I think top 10, we're going to get somebody good. I would love Garrett Wilson. But yeah, we're at number 7 right now. So we need talent anywhere. We just need good players anywhere. We got to create more room for error. Like last week, the fact that one turnover in the opening drive felt like the nail in the coffin, it shouldn't be that bad. We should be able to recover. We should be able to recover from one turnover. Jared Goff threw 5 picks earlier this year, and they still won. That's what I mean by creating room for error, because your whole team is good. When your team is good, you elevate the talent on the whole team. The quarterback doesn't have to play tight and be scared to make a mistake and feel like if we make a mistake, oh, now we're desperate and we're doing whatever. You get some blue chippers, some game changers, you create more room for error, and that's what the goal should be. So building a roster that creates more room for error. One player is not going to change our run defense. We're going to have to draft well anyway, outside of the first. We're going to have to draft well outside of the first anyway to really build this team up. Somebody said with Detroit has phenomenal drafts. That's why they turn things around. They get contributions from guys. They make good signings. They make smart moves. And they draft. They get guys to play hard. They have great coaching. Great coaching. You know what I'm saying? I said the Bears fans been quiet. Very, very quiet. We got the same record as the Bears now. Same record as the Bears. The offense is competitive. We need a dynamic wide receiver, man. We need some juice. We need some speed. We need some speed, man. Everything shouldn't have to be methodical. Everything shouldn't have to be methodical. We need some explosive players. We ain't got no Parsons money. We need explosive players to make offense easy. We don't get yak. We don't get yards at the catch. We don't really get that many explosive plays, man. The offense don't have to be that hard, bro. Look how much yak they be getting out of San Francisco. The receivers do all the work. I think we've just been so devoid of offensive production. We getting, not calling it mid, but it is mid. We're getting satisfied with mid. 36 points, nothing to sneeze at, though. So it's going to be very, very curious to see what goes on. But I'm happy, man, with the outcome of today. Canales did his thing. Bryce did his thing. Chuba Hubbard really put the team on his back. I like what I saw from Damani. Jacoby, the linebacker, did his thing. Josie was solid, too. Mike Jack had them PBUs. Go get Shot Smith. Wow. But we need some speed, man. We need some guys that can create their own shot. I tell y'all every time, guys that can create their own shot. Like in basketball. But all right, man. It's 12:20. Y'all make sure y'all get a video a thumbs up if you have not subscribed to the channel. If you're commenting, I know you're already subscribed, but if you have not, hit the subscribe button. Apologies again for no captain's hat. I promise you we're going to win another game, and I promise you I will wear it no matter what. If it ain't about the money, you heard it here first, man. But said done to go. Appreciate it, man. Y'all keep it up. Merry Christmas. If I don't see y'all before then, I probably will though. So love you guys. Make sure you guys keep your head up. Apologies again for not having a captain's hat. I'm on the road. Apologies again if you're watching this on TV for the vertical video. YouTube, apparently, this is my first time going live on my phone in forever. So I apologize for that. Bucks and Falcons next. Let's spoil some more people. More crash outs on the way. More crash outs on the way. Love y'all, man. Love y'all. All right. Peace. Peace.